girls, I gotta get his monitor first. Let me grab his monitor and then I'll take you guys out, okay? How bad is this? It's not that bad. Honestly, it's pretty bad because I haven't washed my hair in... It's been a week today, so I need to wash my hair today. But little cutie is asleep right now. And I'm sure I'm gonna regret this later in the day, but he ended up getting up at 4:30 because he actually wet through his diaper and his onesie and the like sleep suit that he was wearing. All of it got soaked, so I had to change him, change his diaper, gave him a bottle, and then I just put him down in my bed so that he could sleep beside me, and I could not fall back asleep. So it is now 5:55. He'll probably get up in the next half hour or so. Of course, he's starting to move now. It's whenever I talk, like he can't even hear me. And I swear he knows. But I was lying in bed trying to figure out like what is the next video gonna be in this series? Like what else do I need to do to prep for 2024? And what else could I create for you guys that like could potentially inspire you to just make 2024 the best year ever, end this year strong, and go into next year fresh. And I have come up with my final 2 videos of the year, which, how are we at the end of 2023? Like, this year flew by. It's just crazy because I'm almost at the point where it's been a year since I found out I was pregnant. And shit, I don't even... This year, it's been a hell of a year. We'll talk about it in the 2024 recap video. But for this video, I want to talk about what we're leaving behind in 2023 and what we are taking forward in 2024. And by we, I'm talking about me. But if you want to also do these things, great, awesome. The first thing that I have on here that we need to leave behind in 2023 are the things that have been living in our head rent-free, / the things that have happened this year that may be still holding on to us. So a recommendation from my therapist, it was actually like right before I was about to leave on workshop tour. We were talking about stuff and she was like, I think it would be very, very therapeutic for you to write a letter. All the things you would say, you could say, but you don't want to say, and burn it or find a way to dispose of it. And that's what I was like laying in bed this morning and I was like, ooh, you know what, that would make a cool YouTube video. I could like write this letter and I could burn it. Where am I safely gonna burn? Like, yeah, I've got a good bit of property here and like maybe I could burn something in, what was that? Oh, was it just this touching? I could burn something like on my driveway, but in reality, I have got a lot of trees and of course like all the fall leaves and everything. I'm like, that's just dangerous. Like that just does not seem like a smart thing to do. So I don't think I'm actually gonna burn anything. And I'm debating if I really want to write a letter or if I just want to like write a list of the things that I want to get off my mind and just kind of not think about again, like free myself from. So that's definitely top priority. I think, you know what, let's do that. I have more laundry in the dryer, so let me fold that super quick and then we'll do that. The lighting in this video, I love you, is so unique. Not intentionally. I was debating where I wanted to write this, and as I went into my office to grab my pen, I found my journal for 2023, and you guys, I mean, I barely journaled this year. I journaled January 6th, January 18th, March 15th. Oh, that's the one that I did with you guys. May 4th. Oh, I didn't realize my anatomy scan day. Huh, good for me. May 5th. May 6th. Oh, wow. May 10th. Oh, gosh, I forgot this stuff happened. And that was it. So, good for me on trying to process some stuff here in the beginning of May. March is really when I should have been processing some stuff, but, you know, I did not write a lot this year, and it's funny because I opened this up, and the first thing is what I wrote on January 3rd. So this is when I knew I was pregnant. The way I ended this is, as I enter my 29th year in 2023, I'm so fucking excited to see this next chapter. I'm ready to step into this new version of myself and thrive. This is my year. I feel it. And we'll talk about that in the next video. Anyway, okay. Let's go here. Airing of grievances time. This is maybe a little bit funny, maybe it's not funny, but in college we had fraternities, sororities. I'm a sorority girl myself. I was president of my sorority. I loved my sorority. I hustled my ass off for that place. But there was a fraternity on campus that had this tradition where they did this candle ceremony, and it was the airing of grievances, so whoever was holding the candle could just rant, freaking let it all out, and you couldn't respond to anyone's airing of grievances. You just then had to share your own, whatever it was, but it was just like the one day to let out all their shit and then move beyond it. And that's what I feel like this is for me. I need a freaking candle. Let's go, Cathrin. Let's go. How therapeutic that would be for me. That was so good. And honestly, you guys, if you are like holding on to any of the things that have happened this year, maybe things that like other people have done, instead of having the mindset of like, why is this happening to me, or why did this happen to me, it's more so like finding the positive reason as to why it happened and learning from it, growing from it. There was something that happened yesterday that I was like, oh, I might actually save that for the 2024 recap video, because I do just feel like I've come such a long way this year, and it's like grow through what you go through. That's really how I feel. But at the end of the day, if you feel like someone has wronged you, or if you just continue to like hold on to something that someone else has done, forgiveness has nothing to do with them. Forgiveness is all about your own peace. And as I was writing, I mean, I just said all the things I would love to say, but I also just ended with, I forgive you for XYZ. Because we're all human. At the end of the day, we all fuck up. Okay. Damn, that was good. I really want to shower now and just like wash this all off of me though. I ultimately decided that I need a green juice, for one. Oh my gosh. No, that the other things I had on my list that I want to like leave behind in 2023 were really just relevant to me and not very much so helpful to you guys. So, I mean, it's just kind of like financial stuff. I really fell back into the limited financial mindset this year, and I don't want to be there anymore. Like, I just like very much so felt my old habits creeping back in, just like thoughts creeping back in, and I'm like, no, money is abundant, and I just need to like continue to just have like a very positive mindset towards money and not like a limited mindset towards money type thing. So anyway, if there's anything you want to leave behind in 2023, if you want to write it out on a freaking piece of paper, if you want to burn it, if you want to just like write letters to people that you feel like you couldn't have said the things that you wanted to say, but like you really need to say the things that you need to say, like you do you. But we are moving on to what we are bringing into 2024. Let's get it. I just got a massage and a facial. I told my man it was the only thing that I wanted for Christmas was a massage and for him to watch Little Man. So he's actually at home with the boys right now, and I gotta get home here soon. But I've never had a facial in my life, and my face, like, I don't want to touch my face right now. It feels so nice. I've just, like, my struggle with my skin for freaking years, I got to the point where I was like, I do not use face soap. I don't put really anything on my skin, and my skin just feels amazing. Like, I would love to go to an actual, what are they called? What's a facial specialist, you know? I would love to go to someone like that could like come up with like a plan for me, or like tell me like what would actually work with my skin, because obviously experimenting and things is just not something that did well for, not that I really experimented that much, but still I just have sensitive skin. I'm selective skin. Okay, the last thing I want to do to end out this YouTube video, I wasn't sure if I was gonna like share the initial list of things that I was like, yeah, we're bringing this into 2024, or just do more so manifestation. So I have really been manifesting recently. I've fallen back into that side of me, which I like. I've fallen apart from it for years, and I don't know why. I think it became like a little bit more of a habit. Like I just like speak things into existence, and I speak positively and like the things that I like want and desire. Like I just kind of like speak that way to myself, but it hasn't become like my normal daily routine, I will say. So I ended up finding myself on like a manifestation side of Instagram, which we love. And I figure to end out this series, you guys, what we're going to do is we are going to write a little letter to ourselves, but we're going to write it as if it's the end of 2024 and everything that has happened in 2024. So if you think of the things that you want to achieve in 2024, or you want to come into your life, or the person you want to be at the end of 2024, you're not going to write it like, I want this to have happened. It's like, no, if we are at December of 2024, what would you be writing in the sense of like, this is what happened this year, and it just like, it is what it is. So I'm gonna write a little note to myself, and then I think I'm gonna pick up the boys' lunch and go home. But I actually have, this is gonna be my official journal for the year. I was gonna use my bullet journal as my journal, but I think I'm gonna use my bullet journal more so for work stuff, and a little bit of fun because I want to like doodle and do everything else. But this is going to be my journal. I found this at Barnes & Noble, and it's actually really nice. At the top it's got like, you can just circle and select. So in the back here, I usually have my list of achievement. Do I want to put that in the back of this? I can save the last page for that. But what I was going to do was flip my journal upside down so that it's like, this is like, the back is actually the start of the journal type thing. So then I have plenty of room to write and just kind of vibe out. I think I'm going to move my chair back. That's as far back as that thing is? Okay. Well, we did it. In case you're a little lost on how to do yours, like what to even say, what to mention, I started out, so I'll like read I'll read like snippets to you. So I started out by saying this year was simply transformative, and I went into like the transformation that happened this year with my business, personally, subscribers I want to have on YouTube, money I'm making, Instagram, brands. I actually didn't write out any brands I'm working with, but like a figure of brand deals that like I'm making. I also wrote in here that both girls are in good health, because obviously we want that. Some travel stuff in here. You guys know I want the lake house finished, so I wrote that the lake house is finished. I ended up looping back to my business because there was something else that I wanted to share. This one is kind of fun. So it says, I started flying only first class on all trips. I seriously love flying, which isn't something I thought I'd ever say. Which, if you guys know, like, my flying anxiety and my experience with that. Honestly, flying first class was so freaking great. I flew first class on almost all of the flights on the workshop tour because I was able to just, like, easily upgrade myself for little to no money, and it was fantastic. So in 2024, we're only flying first class, and I love that. What else? Then I just, like, really went into gratitude at the very end of it, which is so, so important for manifestation, but honestly, just in your life in general. But the last sentence I wrote is, damn, I'm just so happy and I feel incredibly grateful for the life I've built. So, that's it, you guys. I'm gonna freaking see you guys back here in 2024. Where has the year gone? Like, I just don't even, I don't even know.